Sean Belizean wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Two Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.
What is up? How are you? Glad you could join us. He's Maz. I'm Sean. Riley's here. Justin's here. JB's here. Playoff baseball's here.
Yes, sir.
I'm with you, JB. Don't get me...
Valencia.
There aren't many moments where, like, come on, that was awesome. That was, like, legitimately, that was awesome. My kid and I were watching the game, and, you know, there's that moment where you're like, come on, are you serious? His first, and to hit a bomb like that was pretty stinking cool.
And who he replaced on the team was even cooler.
Jake Rogers?
Jahmai Jones. Jahmai DFA'd. Valencia
poor
pulled
AJ.
Up. I know, AJ was...
Can we do a health check on AJ?
That couldn't have been easy. That could not have been easy.
You know, he's been in the fetal position all night. Sleep has not come.
I was at Wednesday night game. He started that game. Jahmai Jones was in the starting lineup that day, Wednesday.
Of course he was.
So Thursday, I guess that was the end of the road. Thank you.
That was
By the way,
end of the road.
since I've been here on Wednesday, they won 2 more games in a row.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
7 games under is exactly where you want to be this time of year.
Well, you started at 16. Now it's 7.
Sean, at the end of the day, though, they are 4 games out.
I don't want to hear that stuff.
You don't even have to say
See,
that.
he's doing it on purpose. He is.
You don't even have to say that. Just do what they do. Keep winning series. Keep winning series. Now, you got the Phils. The fighting Phils are here. Tough series.
No, I'll probably sweep them.
If they sweep them, that would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
It'll be easy work. Easy work.
Probably sweep them.
I'll take 2 out of 3. I'll be happy with 2 out of 3.
Then they'll sweep the Angels. They'll
the
surely sweep the Cubs.
Well, the Cubs either win 10 straight or lose 10 straight. So
Kind of like the Tigers? The Tigers either go 10-19 in a 29-game stretch or 19-10.
if you take away the historical bad start, they would easily be in the playoffs right now.
I love that.
I understand, but
Wouldn't life be awesome? If you could
Yeah,
just
but-
take out all your bad moments, do you know what a wonderful life you'd have?
and you know what the wonderful thing about baseball is? Everything corrects back to the mean. And that's what you're seeing right now, Sean, is the fact that because they were so bad, they are statistically guaranteed, like Zach McKinstry was not going to hit 400 OPS the entire year. Like, that is why over the last 30 days, he's back to 750, which is where he sat last year. I'm not saying that McKinstry is some God-given player, but, you know, a lot of players are correcting their mean. Framer Valdez, 3 straight starts with 8+ strikeouts. Like, you're seeing, like, production from players that you need to have to be competitive.
There's no doubt about that, but please don't drop correct to the means because there's still 7 games under 500.
Well, yeah, you got to start somewhere.
You do.
They start your record.
And when
right?
the entrance to the club is being 500 to make the playoffs in the American League because it's so ass, then you're always in it.
I still see.
It's 1 win streak away, Sean.
We were talking about this the other day. To me, I honest to God, I think people are looking at the wrong place. Okay, and that's why I've kept saying, let me know when you're a couple games under 500. Okay, and what I mean by that is this. If you look at the long and illustrious history of Major League Baseball, okay, you don't see teams like that making the playoffs. You don't see 81 and 81 teams. You don't see 80 and 82 teams. There are exceptions to the rule, but they're strike years, right? Like we were talking about it, 1981. Young Justin, your dad may not have been born in 1981, okay?
He was, but
You get the point. 1981, they did the split season. Maz, remember? It was whoever won both divisions in the split season.
Brewers, Yankees.
Before the strike and after the strike.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. So somebody pointed out, the Royals ended up winning the second half of the season. Do you know they came in 4th in their own division?
Yeah.
But because they won the second half, an under 500 team got into the playoff. So that's an exception to the rule. And same thing, Houston, the COVID year. I think it was Houston. when you're talking about a 162 game schedule, you got to be over 500. I mean, you got to be over 500.
You got to be close to 500 in this day and age of baseball because there's more playoff teams.
Can you point out a team that got in under 500 though?
No,
That's my point.
I gave you the 73 Mets. They were 3 over.
So that's why I keep coming back to that. And look, all jokes aside, okay, no bit. They're within shouting distance now, okay? We're not talking about 11, 12 games under 500. They're 7 games under 500. I don't blame anybody for getting excited.
Can't you just be happy?
No. No.
You can't be enjoying the baseball now. I mean, I had tuned them off. In May, I hardly watched a game in May unless I went to a game. I did not put the TV on. That's how bad they were. Now, I'm not missing a game anymore.
At least I'm consistent. I was watching them in miserable, and I'm still watching them in miserable. Because can I tell you why I'm miserable? How the hell did we have that May? How did that happen?
They didn't have anyone on the team.
Oh, boy.
I know you're going to complain and say everyone else has injuries, but they really were devastated with injuries. They were. And now the pitching is coming on. Look, 3 straight games with 9 strikeouts.
Here comes Jack.
3 straight games.
Big game Jack is back.
Skubal.
BGJ.
Melton.
He can only do this because Liam's not
Valdez.
here.
Where's Skubal going?
He's staying.
Oh, is he staying? He'll be a Tiger next year?
I told you, he's staying here. He's staying here.
Okay, do you understand my frustration? I think you do, Maz. I think deep down inside you understand my frustration, okay?
Of course I do.
All right, because here we are, we're putting something together. It might end up being a really, really fun summer, okay? And really, all jokes aside, it might end up being a really, really fun summer.
It's only July.
And then at the end of the summer, let's see what happens in September. And then they make the playoffs. And then people drop their pants because we maybe win a playoff series.
Yeah.
God forbid win 2, okay? And then after this incredible run, we're going to lose the best pitcher in baseball. You know damn well it's happening. Stop it. Don't say you don't know that. You know damn well it's happening, okay?
You don't know that.
Scott Boras. Okay, so anyway, now that we've established
Baseball changes next year.
Then we have to worry about Casey Mize. Are they legitimately going to throw a $20 million? And then we get to hear about more prospects that won't miss.
Yeah.
I mean, if they throw 25 at Flaherty and Alex Cobb, they should have no problem throwing 25 at Casey Mize.
Okay. I hope you're right.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, the recent history
more,
would show me that they
more
are
about prospects. though. That's you know that. I just want to hear more about
You're looking at
prospects.
the wrong team.
If you trade Skubal, that's all you're getting is prospects.
Wait, you don't get ready now players? That's not how it works?
It's like Larkin and Yzerman. Same thing.
It's just,
You're not getting anybody.
Legitimately, it's the same dynamic. If I think I'm a contender, why the hell am I going to trade you my all-star?
You're not.
Even for a guy who's better than my all-star. Why would I do that? That's part of my puzzle.
More on that later.
I'm not. Yeah. Well,
This ain't fantasy sports. I mean, this is a hard sell on both GMs. This is a very hard sell for them. Yzerman, his back's against the wall.
He'll make.
They did add the Dallas Stars in. Congratulations.
You watch. He'll make a deal. It's going to take time. He'll make a deal.
I don't think Larkin gets on the ice in September.
I think he does.
I think he's a Detroit Red Wing.
That's embarrassing.
Listen,
and he's going to get the boo birds.
I said planned. It's what he did with Druin.
I disagree this time with you.
All right, he did it with Druin. I mean, he did it with Marty St. Louis.
I know, but that's Tampa.
Think about
This is Detroit.
I'm sorry.
This is Detroit. This is a hockey camp.
Honest to goodness, and it's funny because in recent days you see more and more of the national beat writers. Like, did you see, Justin, I'm sure you saw it. Friedman said, the more this goes along, the more that I think I'm accepting the fact that Dylan Larkin will be a Detroit Red Wing on opening night. Listen.
I'll make you a little bet.
Yeah.
I already owe you a tuna sandwich.
Something I'm never going to see.
Well, you are. Unless Marcus, of course, re-signs with the Lions.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot
Marcus
what bet it was.
Marcus is still out there.
He bet me Marcus Davenport will be a Lion. Yeah.
He's still out there.
He's still out.
I will bet you that Larkin does not suit up for the Wings on opening night.
Okay, I'll take that bet.
Dinner. You don't.
No, not dinner.
You don't leave your house for dinner.
Not dinner.
Okay.
Not dinner.
Brunch.
How about the sub you already owe me?
No,
we'll go double or nothing.
Wait, I don't owe you yet.
I don't owe you yet.
I don't.
Okay, double or nothing. Double or nothing. We'll have those two. He is not going to move. He is stubborn. Steve is back, and I'm not against it. And I'm not against stubborn Steve right now.
You have to think about this too, Maz. What more would Steve Yzerman want than to see the man who talked back to him, the guy who has limitless power? He's essentially Palpatine viewed in this organization. And what more would he want than to watch his former captain have to go out there on opening night without the C on his chest, getting the boo birds, the hometown kid, rain down on him? There's nothing more that Steve Yzerman wants than a nice little get bent before he's got to ship him out of town.
I'll bet you too, Justin.
Fine.
The picture you just painted ain't never going to happen.
Oh, you watch, Mazzy.
You're not going to strip him and put him on the ice. You're not.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Maz,
listen, guys, you think the players would let this happen?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think they have a choice either. Maz, listen, here's the one thing I definitively on this show. I did the Steve Yzerman press conference the day before Steve Yzerman did the press conference.
I know you did.
And I literally nailed it word for word. That's the one thing. I don't know what Steve Yzerman is going to do. Anybody who tells you that they do is lying. What I can tell you definitively is what Steve Yzerman has done. And he is going to dig his heels in. Everybody knows he's stubborn. Everybody knows that he's going to hold out for the best offer. And you're just not going to get the best offer in the offseason. The best offer comes at trade deadline. It just does. That's because then I look at what Florida's doing. I'm going, gosh damn it, they're a bitch. I'm looking right at Justin.
Bobrovsky's gone.
Justin, you're
Doesn't
Florida
matter.
right now. I'm looking at Florida. I'm going, gosh damn it, you're a bitch. I don't want anything to do with you.
Yep.
What can we do? How can we counter? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for that. Larkin could really help me. We're not gonna out-grit Florida, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna out-talent them, right? And then all of a sudden, there's Montreal making call after call, and they have assets that he's looking for. NHL ready guys that you could plug and play. Not a year from now, plug and play now that really aren't part of their depth. And there are only a few teams like that. So I understand what you're saying, but I think Steve knows how important this is. This is like changing trajectory important.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
So listen, when he was in Tampa, he had a hell of a lot better team. So he was able to hold Drouin back. This team is a disaster.
They weren't ready for prime time yet, though, back then.
But they were on the up.
They were.
The Red Wings are on the way down.
They were. He not only that, if you remember, he sent Drouin down to AHL for a while. He was in Norfolk, if I'm not mistaken. He was in the AHL for a while, and then played a season and a half before he made the deal. And you know what? He absolutely fleeced the Habs in that deal.
Yep.
Sergachev? Are you kidding me? All day.
I just cannot see him stripping him of the captain and then putting him on the ice here at Little Caesars Arena. I can't picture that.
Well, can I ask you a question? Then this comes back to day one. Dylan, how badly do you want out of Detroit?
Is it 3 teams or is it 4?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
And that's why I push back hard when a few people around town and a few people in here talked about leverage, okay? And really, it's that scene from Batman where Bane puts his hand on the guy's shoulder and goes, "Do you feel in control?" Because that's what Steve Yzerman's Bane right now. Do you?
But he's Bane. But he's Bane on a Titanic.
But he still has
the
all
power,
the leverage. He does. Whether Dylan or Brisson want to admit it is inconsequential. He's got the leverage, and so that's what Steve won't say it. I'll say it for Steve. Okay, Pat, old buddy, you and I, we've chatted before. You probably don't remember. You and I have chatted before. Ask your client how badly he wants out of town. Hey, Dylan's peeps. I know you guys watch this stuff. Okay, get it to him. Ask Dylan how badly he wants out of town. Does he want to risk what Maz just talked about? Like, seriously. And Maz, here's the worst part. Let's say Dylan wakes up today, gets that message and says, you know what? Gosh damn it, I don't even want to think about that. All right, I'm opening it up for 15 teams, okay?
Yeah, except these 4 teams trade me anywhere.
If Steve doesn't get the offer he wants, he still isn't going anywhere. He still isn't going anywhere. And stop with the red eyes. I told you yesterday. No more red eyes. I'm glad. JB, thank you. No more red eyes. I don't want to see GMs with red eyes in this town. What's
Let
they
'em
cooking?
cook.
There's no cooking in town.
No, there's no cooking.
Just drop it.
It's just burning.
Yeah, there is. There's
Especially
no
when
cooking in
you
this town.
are unwilling to pay high-end free agents their value, with regardless that the cap is going to go up by $30 million over the next 3 years.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Jason Robertson being the potential package 1-for-1 for Dylan Larkin, but Yzerman not being willing to spend the money to extend him?
That makes me wonder if that's a Steve Yzerman decision at all, to be honest.
So Chris Illich.
Yeah. That's where, I mean, look, in real time, the market has already changed in real time. It has. This isn't talking about like the market changing. It changed in real time. So some of those deals that got locked up, like all of a sudden Dylan Larkins doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't. It does, comparatively speaking now, because before, Justin, I could make the argument and go, hey, that's adorable. Do you see what Lane Hutson's being paid? Do you see what Cole Caulfield's being paid? Do you see what Nick Suzuki? Do you see even Demidov, like at 20 years old, just got a $9 million per? Where his own agent, Dan Milstein, came out and said he just wanted to be there. We probably could have danced the dance and played the game. We just wanted it out of the way so we know what he's doing the next 8 years. Okay, now, with that offer sheet being signed, that is not a bad-looking contract. I didn't like it at the time. I said so at the time. I know Neil said so at the time. The 8-7 for a guy that, in my opinion, is not a quote-unquote 1C. I didn't like that deal at the time. And right now, today, for a guy that's going to be 30, he's going to be 30 in a couple weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a pretty good deal. And
we were going to be having the same conversation if theoretically Jason Robertson were to sign here for $15 million, and at this point, this very second, it's going to look like a lot. But then next year, when Macklin Celebrini gets 20 as an RFA, it's not going to look too bad. Obviously, they play different positions, but still.
And Celebrini's a stud.
Celebrini's a stud.
San Jose.
They better buckle up. There's going to be teams coming for they're
Vultures swarming. Yeah, no
Seahawks all over the place.
Yeah.
Max offer sheet is 20.5. Oh, it's odd. I have 4 teams we at least lining up to offer
If
sheet.
you didn't even pay DeBrincat, go to DeBrincat, or you package. Listen, if this is,
I'm looking right at you. I'm giving you full props for this.
If this is a rebuild, why not package both of the guys and send them?
Ask him.
He
was the first guy that brought it up.
I was the first, as soon as the day of that we thought that Larkin was going out, and his list came out as well. It was obvious that he wanted to go to a contender, and you weren't going to be able to get the ready now players that you needed. So I immediately said you need to trade DeBrincat if this is going to be a flash tank, a rebuild. You need to be able to make that type of decision and pivot away from DeBrincat, because DeBrincat has a lot of value.
Yes, he does, and he's not going to get paid.
He's getting 13, 12 million next year too. Buckle up, maybe even more.
Yeah, it'll be. But Maz, to your point, honestly, if he doesn't get the deal that he wants, he's gonna keep him here. He is. There is no doubt in my mind that's what's going to happen. He knows how important this is.
But it's a bad look.
Oh,
it's embarrassingly bad.
He doesn't care.
Can I ask you this though? I mean, and this is I always tell people.
Remember, 10 years in a row they have not made the playoffs.
At longest streak in the NHL.
Yeah.
I always tell people, and you know this, Mads. You've been around forever as well. All right. A lot of times, if you take the time to listen to a general manager, they'll give you the answer you're looking for. It's not the answer you want, but they'll give you the answer that you're looking for. And with Steve Yzerman, he has officially thrown down the gauntlet and given us the answer that we're looking for. And some of you may not like it. He is not going to make a move that is detrimental to the Detroit Red Wings. I am not looking to make Dylan Larkin's life comfortable. I am. I have no concern about Dylan Larkin's life. None. You know what my only concern is? What can I do to make the Detroit Red Wings better? That's it.
So you trust
Dylan? I'm gonna do you a favor. You're a local boy. You served as captain. Yeah, we're just going to get you out of here. Fuck that.
Pennies on the no.
No way. Absolutely.
Especially
not.
when he's the most valuable asset on the market.
So you're going to trust him, right? To make the deals,
Steve?
to get, yeah. You're
This time I will.
Why? Why?
Because
He's failed for 8 years.
Because I've looked at how he's flipped assets before, and I see that he's done very well with it.
Okay.
He has a track record. But
now I don't trust his drafting any longer in any way, shape, or form. I don't.
Yep.
And all one has to do is look at 10 first-round picks and 15 second-round picks. I mean, that's 25 picks in the top 60-something.
Yes.
Okay? And we have this little?
Yes.
That's frightening. All right, we're up against it. We have a special guest coming.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Who's hungry?
It is
like
a
food, don't you?
problem for me.
Who's
When I'm
hungry?
sleeping, I'm hungry. When I'm awake, I'm hungry. After I eat, I'm hungry. Are you kidding me? All right, where do you want to go, JB?
Let's hear from Planet Fitness and Amnesia.
All right, guys. Planet Fitness is for everyone. 2,700 clubs nationwide. One popping up in St. Clair Shores here in just a little bit, just a few blocks from my house. Access to the Black Card Spa, where you can recover with hydro massage and more. Bring a free guest anytime. Just $24.99 a month. We're all strong on this planet for Planet Fitness.
And Justin for Amnesia.
As you can see, there's no better way I like to start off my
This
morning
guy.
than with the Amnesia. I personally am enjoying the sativa right now. That also comes with an indica or a mixed flavor as well. So if you're looking to enjoy any part of your day, make sure you enjoy with Amnesia at your local dispensary today. They also have great glass tip joints as well. So if you're going to enjoy with Amnesia.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
You're building a whole combat sports enterprise in the heart of it in Detroit, and that's what I think is the coolest.
I think with opportunity, right? Like you said, maybe you like to punch people in the face for real, and you know you want to be a boxer, and you have an option there. Maybe you don't like getting punched in the face, and you want to make, you like the theatricals and the storylines, and so you have an avenue here. Maybe you start at one and then want to change to the other. I don't care. I just want you in the building and know that you have some place to go to explore that. Just having the ability to, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it to the best of your ability? And, it all starts with the kids.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Thrive Energy Pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Thrive Energy Pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
Go. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Listen, you need your jolt of energy during the week, every day. But for me, in particular on Friday, it's like your body's going, okay, dude, you get a chance to rest in a couple days, okay? So I need that extra jolt on Friday in particular. You know where I get my jolt? I don't get it out of that 16-ounce can. I get my jolt from Thrive. It's not your daddy's dip. This is a mental powerhouse, 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine. You're not going to get the jitters. You're not going to get that sugar crash. And there's zero bloating as well. I'm telling you, the peach citrus is elite. No joke, when we had the commercial up at the break, I looked at JB and said, peach citrus, it's really that good. Try it. I know everybody around here likes it, and we got a deal for you. All you have to do is go to dipstop.com. That's dipstop.com. Mention promo code WSN. You take 15% right off the top. Boom. Just like that. You can also get it exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations. Thrive is clean energy with zero distractions. This stuff effing works. All right, this is pretty cool. You know how we roll here at Woodward Sports. We do a bunch of different things, okay? I mean, sports predominantly, okay? But as far as I'm concerned, eating and sports go hand in hand.
Woodward eats.
I think our next guest understands that better than anybody else. He is Billy Deck. He is, I think the brains, or am I allowed to say the brains?
Not the talent guy. Chefs, the team, all the talent's there. Maybe like a coach, maybe like an owner coach, I had the vision, the original vision.
I love it.
Yeah. The brains. He's being too modest.
Stop.
It's Sunday New Asian, by the way, downtown Detroit, just across from Comerica Park.
Literally.
Brand new spot opening up. Tell us about the food and what's going on.
Literally right across the street from Comerica. We're surrounded by all 4 teams.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
and then it's awesome. We opened 3 months ago. A lot of the people are coming through. Coaches, ownership. It's been really cool to meet everybody. We're from Chicago, but as you know, in Chicago, it is the interwoven with Michigan, Detroit, throughout the city, especially the social and the hospitality scene. It's always been Sunday.
Michigan Ave.
Yeah, Michigan Avenue, right there. Sunday's been open for 17 years in Chicago. Total sport hotspot, all the best athletes, a lot of fun stories from that. And we're just really excited to be what we think is kind of a sister brother city. And we feel really comfortable here. I love everything about it. We've expanded to Nashville and Tampa, but there's nothing like Chicago and Detroit from like a historic sports, storied city perspective, and just really cool. People have been coming out to support. So we're really excited to be here. And this is my first time to this part of the city, so I was kind of geeking out and walking around. And
cool?
I have no idea, so I kind of want to stick around. And
Sunday New Asian, right up the street. Let's go.
There you go.
There's another one up there.
Yeah.
Billy, you know what? You bring up something really cool, and I don't know if you have Midwestern roots, but
I do.
Okay, then you.
Yeah.
The summer means something different to us than it does in other places. I have no other way to say that.
People go bananas, and I love it. I mean, our places, we'll have people in line with shorts at like 30 degrees. I'm sure you have the, right when like St. Patrick's Day and all that hits. People are going nuts.
Shorts.
I love it. I love it.
That's true.
There's nothing like it, man. I was at the game the other day, and we're sitting outside front row Comerica Park, and it was like, one of the mayor of Chicago once told me, Mayor Daley, a long time ago, he was like, you know what? If we didn't have the weather that we do in the north, people would bum rush our cities like from all over the world. If it was summer all the time, we would just be the best cities in the world because we have everything you could possibly want.
I like what you said too. The sports and the restaurant business are interwoven because not that long ago, and I'm not speaking disrespectfully. I think a lot of people would say that. People come down to a game, they go to a Red Wing game, they go to a Tiger game, they go to a Lions game, and then they were out.
Yeah.
Okay, there weren't a lot of places down there.
So I hear.
And the fact that we have beautiful places like Sunday popping up now, that gives you the. Let's stick around downtown.
Yeah.
Let's check out that spot that I haven't, I've always wanted to go there, but I haven't done it. And that's part of the beautiful thing about what's going on in Detroit right now.
Yeah, I don't really get to, these stories are amazing about what the District Detroit area used to look like. Now we have the patio outside. I hear people going, you could never sit outside and eat this type of food on the street, across from the ballpark. And it's just really cool. Yeah, and they do go hand in hand. I mean, that's why restaurants are invented. Games are outside. I mean, people come together as community. People come together and talk about it and experience it together. And there's nothing like it, It's just really, and to do it in a sports town like Detroit just makes me feel like I'm at home.
Can you describe like the food to everybody? Because
I love born and raised in Chicago, go back and forth to the Philippines my entire life to be with my family. When you do that, you go to China, Japan, Tokyo, Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam. Brought all these things back, elevate them to the highest levels. And we're just having fun, creative, cool, like experimental times making this food that we grew up on, like modernized. There's all sorts of interactive dishes. The one that you see right there is called a kamayan. Sometimes we do it on a 40-foot table lined with banana leaves. The chefs come out with a procession of things.
That's food porn.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's all this like amazing street food. And, miso, yeah, black cod, and all sorts of things. Sushi rolls. But
you just said the magic word for my family.
Oh, really?
They will come just for the sushi.
Yeah, and the cool thing is a lot of people love sushi, but some don't. But the reason Sunda works also is because Southeast Asia is so diverse. So you have all your proteins, you have your noodle dishes, your bao buns, your dim sum, all of those things. And the cool thing is Michigan, Detroit, they're so well traveled and they've had these experiences at Sunda before. So everyone has their favorites already. It's very cool. It's very cool to see. So.
Sunda New Asian, literally right across the street from Comerica Park, which is really stinking cool. So if you're heading down this weekend, I mean, it's a big weekend. It really is. All jokes aside, even for the cynical human beings like me who are terrified of this team breaking my heart, right? Here's another opportunity to hang around. Hey, tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this. Does it really stem from you traveling and all of that? And you just said, hey, this would be cool.
It does. I mean, I was born and raised also in the hospitality scene in Chicago. I worked every position on my way up to pay for school, law school. Became a lawyer, decided that wasn't as fun as working with people and serving people and playing with teams. It's one of the toughest businesses, similar to sports. And to get best and get together and train and practice and really, perform. I mean, it's like a game. You get 2 hours when these people with really high expectations come in from all over the place, and they want to see performance happen, and that's what we do. And to me, that was inspirational. That was exciting to just have people come from all over the country that happen to be on our team, and we try to, outperform everyone and make people just really happy, And to me, that's similar to kind of what we're talking about today.
Have the athletes started popping in yet?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, it's interesting. Like in Chicago, some of my greatest memories are like the people I grew up with, right? Like Jordan and Pippen and all those guys, like, I mean, they were having dinner, like doing dance parties and crazy things but now I'm meeting all the younger folks that are coming through on these teams. I had dinner with Mike Ilitch the other day at Sunda, I'm sorry, not Mike Ilitch, Chris Ilitch. I'm getting confused. And we were, meeting all these different managers and the different people in the different departments. Awesome. Everyone's so supportive here. Everyone wants to see anything. Yes, it's super supportive.
Dude, you are like, I mean, with all due respect to Dos Equis, you are like in the running for world's most interesting man. Because,
what?
Like, no, seriously, you were a lawyer.
Yeah.
You were an actor, right? You've been on
still.
Schwimmer's your boy.
And one of my partners at Sunda Detroit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Can you do me
a favor? He came out for the opening. He's,
friends are on my house 24/7.
Oh man, all around the world. It's nuts.
Everybody talks about Friends.
Yeah.
Can you tell Schwimmer like I'm serious?
Yeah.
Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
I hated his guts.
Yeah.
I hated him. He played such a
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
And to me, that's a sign of an actor.
Yeah.
Because Schwimmer, he always came across as he's the dude from Friends.
Yeah, right.
He was such a. Did you watch Band? What a jerk!
Phenomenal.
What a jerk!
What a phenomenal movie. In Curb Your Enthusiasm, he was there with Larry David. That's
people love that one. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, for you, dude.
He's a great actor. I mean, he actually started a theater company in Chicago on Michigan Avenue 34 years ago or whatever, coming out of Northwestern. I mean, he's got deep roots in real acting. So I think coming out of Friends, he wanted to show off some different skills, and that was a perfect opportunity, that one that you bring up right there.
A movie that I love that he was in that doesn't get a lot of play was called Breast Man. Have you
Oh
ever
my
seen
God,
Breast
yeah.
Man?
So we've been friends forever. I was in law school finals, and I was working 18-hour days, and I was way stupid. I don't recommend opening a club in your first year of law school. And I'm like, he's checking in with me, calling me, and I'm like, it's really hard. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm the worst law student. I'm really behind. What are you doing? He's like, so I'm doing this thing called Breast Men. I'm on an island, and I basically just like feeling people's, doing due diligence as a doctor. You know what I mean? And like, I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? And so it was pretty cool. But yeah, and he loved Detroit too, because it's so storied, man. Like the architecture, like the reimagining the transformation. It's just
a
cool
reborn
thing.
city, no
yeah,
doubt.
It was super cool.
Dude's been an actor. He's thrown out first pitches. He's been
Yeah.
a lawyer.
I asked him
and
if he was going
now-
to throw out the first
So
pitch of Comerica today.
I'll tell you-
He told Illich to let you do that.
I think I'm doing that in October for Philippine American History Month.
Okay.
But if depending on how all things go. But one of the cool things that are happening right now is we just came out with a documentary on PBS called Food Roots, and I basically go back to the island of the Philippines to learn the recipes, my answers, find my family, try to find my last remaining elders. It's called Food Roots. You can see it on YouTube. If you want to scream it at home, it's YouTube at Billy Deck Life.
All right, let's talk about Sunday.
Billy Deck, that's DEC.
DEC.
Yes.
Somebody's planning to come down to the game tonight. Do you recommend trying to get reservations?
Yeah.
Do you get reservations?
Yeah,
How does that all work?
reservations, super easy, and we're so accommodating. And now, of course, with the outdoor, the cool thing is we built it so the entire wall disappears, so it feels like an indoor-outdoor bar, island bar. It's super beautiful. And I took the best of the best from all our places in Chicago, Tampa, Nashville, and I brought them all. And I have also in this marketing agency called Coact, I did a retreat. I scrapped the retreat in another city. I'm like, everyone's coming to Detroit, flew all these people in from all these different cities, and they said this is the most beautiful Sunda of all of them, and they're award-winning design, spots. And then I took them throughout Detroit for 48 hours straight and just sold them on the city, and they were just blown away. It was awesome.
Man.
Yeah.
We wish you the best.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
Can I ask? All right, you know how they always the chef's recommendation. Is there one thing? I'm taking my wife. Young Justin and his dad is going. Maz is taking his wife. Whatever the case may be. One chef's recommendation from Sunda.
I can't. They're all of my
your
babies,
babies.
but they're all our babies. But here's the thing: the staff is super trained and passionate, and they get into a conversation with you, and they immediately start figuring out like what you like and what you don't like, and then they'll just lay it out. My suggestion is, because Southeast Asia is so different, my trick is what I recommend is try to do things that force you to do. Use different utensils. Maybe it's chopsticks. Maybe you're eating with your hands. Maybe you need a fork and a steak knife. If you have that diversity on your table, it becomes really fun and different. And of course, the cocktail scene's amazing with the sake and the mixed drinks and all that stuff like that.
Dude, you guys pop in anytime. I mean, you're not part of the gang here. We appreciate you.
Oh man, I love it.
Thank you for being part of our city. There are some cool things that have been happening in our city for a while, and we're glad that people are taking notice.
I'm excited. People are really supportive, and I can tell the city means business and have been making sure that the whole city is successful, us maybe included, but just everyone is just supporting everyone, and I dig it. It's
Are the Tigers
inspirational.
going to make the playoffs?
I mean, here I'm going to say absolutely.
Well,
Let's
for
go.
you, if they make the playoffs, that's
oh
more
my
people
gosh,
downtown.
dude! I'm telling you, man, it's a big deal. And you know what? I think it's a good luck because when we moved across the street from Wrigley Field, won the World Series. So now we're across the street from Comerica. Let's go, everybody! I know. Let's go.
That's a pretty cool. That whole Wrigleyville thing. That's a pretty
amazing.
cool vibe.
But we're
that's
getting
special.
it.
Oh, we're coming.
We just need a cubby bear down here.
No
that's
doubt.
all.
Yeah.
All right, once again, Billy Deck, make sure you check out this place, Sunda, right across from Comerica Park. We appreciate these guys coming in. We'd love to talk about some of the things going on in and around town. And thanks to you, Billy, for being a part of what we're doing here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a pleasure.
Check out Sunda. All right, JB, where do you want us to go?
Tell David I said hey. All right, guys, Supreme Lending. I am going to tell you about them. Buying a home or refinancing one it's big, man. So just like in sports, you need the right team behind you. That's why we teamed up with Supreme Lending and Woodward Sports to get you the best, guys. Full service lender. They boast a 99% close on time rate, 97% customer satisfaction score. Here's the game changer. When you apply for an eligible loan, mention Woodward Sports. Right there, they're going to give you up to $500 off your appraisal. To score this deal, call the numbers on the screen. Talk to Chad and Chris today at Supreme Lending. Remember, the magic word, Woodward Sports.
For more Detroit Tigers coverage, make sure you subscribe to Woodward Tigers on YouTube. All Tigers, all the time. For the hardcore Detroit sports fans who can't get enough of the Motor City's teams. All season long, you'll get non-stop Tigers content from on-field interviews, post-game reactions, and roundtable insight from Woodward Sports.
Finally, life-enhancing LASIK surgery at a price you can afford. Michigan's most experienced eye surgeon, Dr. Yaldo, is offering the most advanced LASIK at just $1,699 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Imagine not just being free from contacts and glasses, but actually seeing better without them. This limited 2026 spring offer is thousands less than others charge.
You're building a whole combat sports enterprise in the heart of it in Detroit, and that's what I think is the coolest.
I think with opportunity, right? Like you said, maybe you like to punch people in the face for real, and you know, you want to be a boxer, and you have an option there. Maybe you don't like getting punched in the face, and you want to make, you know, you like the theatricals and the storylines, and so you have an avenue here. Maybe you start at one and then want to change to the other. I don't care. I just want you in the building and know that you have some place to go to explore that. Just having the ability to, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it to the best of your ability? And, you know, it all starts with the kids.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
You gotta believe me. Oh, is that me?
Yeah, that's it. All day you gotta believe me.
You gotta believe me. Oh, here it is.
Such a match.
I'm starving.
If you guys only knew.
Oh, God. This. Okay. I hate you guys.
I'm coming to sit next to El Slap on the rest of the show. We're going to give El Slap, but we're going to talk hockey.
Yep.
Listen, this year marks the 15-year anniversary of Founders Brewing legendary all-day IPA. It's citrusy, crisp, refreshing with a perfectly balanced taste and a 4.7 ABV that's built to go the distance for the entire game. Get the $5 shorts anytime at Art and Jake's in Michigan, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Please drink responsibly. It's Founders All-Day IPA. And you shut up.
Welcome back. Glad you could join us here. Friday morning. I sure am hungry. Hey guys, you hungry?
We're right above Leo's.
Yeah, I might have to run down there and pay to get something. I'm gonna check that place out.
I am.
Like legit.
Yeah.
Like I told you guys.
I love that kind of food.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Not sushi. I'm not a sushi guy, but my family loves it.
I'm not joking. I regretted getting rid of like our season ticket package. I really did. Because the reason I got rid of them is, well, number one, my son was living in Chicago, and then he moved to Savannah, then he moved to LA and all that. But number two, wifey's not going down with me. I mean, it's not gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen.
Come on.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Krista doesn't go to games?
She will once or twice a year if the kids are there.
Oh, gosh.
But she won't go with me. And like, I understand the reasoning. Because if you ask her, you know what she'll say? You make fun of me. Because she says things like...
Kalima St. James.
Yeah, Kalima St. James.
Yes. She does know Jared Goff.
She does know Jared Goff. And she does know D-Gate. She's a big fan of D-Gate.
Does she know Larry and Juice?
Do you remember D-Gate?
D-Gate.
We were watching a game. You know how, like, Riley and I go to the game, and I'm holding the D.
Oh, D-Gate.
Oh,
and
D-Gate.
Then Riley's
Oh.
holding the fence. And she goes, what's D-Gate? And I go, what on earth are you talking about? You know, D-Gate. No, I don't know. What, you know, D-Gate. And I go, stop. You're going to have to give me more than that. Well, the one guy holds a D and the other guy holds a gate.
Oh, that's great.
Don't ever talk to me. Don't never, ever say something to me about sports again.
Oh.
So that's why she doesn't like to go to games to me, because God bless her little brain. She just doesn't know. So she'll ask questions, and I get that, you know, because you know how I am when I get a little loony when I watch games. That's why I don't go with you.
That's not the only reason you don't go with me.
What else?
You don't want me talking to you.
Well, yes, and you're going to promise me like a buffet, and there won't be anything. So at the end of the day, like, and then you're gonna get, we're down 11-0 in the third inning. If this game's not over, I'm telling you right now, this game's not over. And then I'm gonna want to leave and all that. But I miss doing that. I need hooks to get her and Lauren down there.
Gotcha.
I do.
Gotcha.
And that's a hook. Like Sunda's a hook. Especially my daughter. She loves. I don't know if you. She loves like anything Japanese culture.
Yes.
And she actually speaks Japanese.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really?
No, legit. She speaks Japanese, and I'm so taking her to that place. So now I got a hook to get her in.
Son the New Asian, right on Woodward, right down the. I forgot the side street that it's on, but it's literally next to the Fillmore Theater and everything.
I will
right down
say,
there.
both of you would be so proud of me last night. The way that how quickly I got out of the stadium. You know, I brought my girlfriend Mads. Shout out to my dad, he's out of town, so he gave me his tickets, and we went down there, and I literally told her, I'm like, all right, last pitch is about to be like it was 2 outs. I was like, we're about to leave. Like, get ready to leave. Literally, ball's thrown, strike 3. We get up, we walk out. We're on the 4th floor of the garage. Climb the stairs. Literally, not a single car has pulled out yet when I am going through the garage.
Good for you.
And I beat everyone out there, and I had a clean getaway. And I hit no traffic on the side streets to get out to Mac Ave to get on 94 to come home.
You know, you take Winder before you make the quick ride on
Yes,
Winder.
always.
And loop your way around. To avoid
Man, shut up, man. You're giving away the secret. I can't do that.
I was never leave early guy, and in recent years when I go to games, I'm leave early guy.
Especially if you're in a garage. If you're in a garage, like Justin just said, if you're on the roof of the garage, you've got almost, I'd say, 45 minutes to get out of that place.
I have about, I would say, a 10-minute walk out of the stadium because, you know, I'm a West Sider, so we park on the other side of Grand Circus, and so it's about a 10-minute walk. Once I'm to my car, though, I'm on the expressway like that.
Yeah,
like
you set yourself up.
Yeah, it's the strategic stuff. It's exactly what you don't want to give people the giveaways and everything. I never, ever used to be leave early guy. I think I told you, Maz, the one time that we left early and my son never let me forget it, we were playing the Cubs, and there were so many Cubs fans, and they were so loud and obnoxious, and I couldn't take it anymore. I was mad. We left, and then Ryan Rayburn came up in the 9th inning, like hit a grand slam to beat the Cubs. And my son screaming at me.
I don't blame him.
My son gosh, we're never leaving again early. And I was
my dad did that to me last year. He had to leave. He had a huge court case in the morning, and it was the Javi Baez game, the home run. I saw the one earlier in the game, but like I promised him that I was about to stay too, and he was like, "You can stay if you want," but the Ubers were like super expensive, and I was like, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
If it's 6-1 like it was the other day, I'm leaving in the top. I'm bottom of the 8th. I'm getting out of there. Once they bat in the top of the 8th, it's 6-1. I'm out. I walk out.
Bottom 8's aggressive, Maz.
It is. Bottom 8. What the hell?
Top 7, baby.
Yep. 7th inning
Elbows and
stretch. I'm
assholes.
out.
Even you don't stay for the stretch.
That's on brand, in my opinion.
Listen. Do I stand for it though? Yes, I do. Like, you know, the whole 7th
You don't
inning.
sing, huh?
Why would I sing that song?
Just like you don't sing the Lions fight song.
I'm sorry, it's overplayed. I'm done with it. I've been done with it for a while. I wish I could lie to you.
Not many.
JB, I know you're with me. JB, I know you're
want a
with
new
me.
one. I want a new theme song so quick.
Justin,
Look at that.
Your thoughts?
Could
Lions
care
fight
less.
song?
Could care less.
I'm
Win the fucking Super Bowl. I do not care about any of the pageantries. I'm so
Okay.
honestly, I'm literally like, I don't care about the new jerseys, even though I'll buy one. I don't like
It's
it's
gonna
like
be
I
the
just
same jersey. It's
so who
literally gonna be the
cares?
same
It's
thing.
cool. I just said I don't care. I just want them to win the Super Bowl. I want them to be a good franchise. Is it that hard to
By
ask
the way,
for?
is that gray jersey, is that thing real?
No, I don't
gray
think so.
jersey?
I don't think the one that came out.
It's just a concept.
I liked all silver. That would be nice. I'm talking about a 1-game, 2-game thing on a Thursday night.
It looks like a Decepticon. It does. It's a fucking Transformers. I don't want a Transformer
Looks like
uniform.
a bullet.
A bullet.
Looks
Yeah,
like
the
a
bullet I'm
bullet.
going to put in my brain the day that I die.
Would you rather have that or the old Mike Williams black and blue jerseys?
Well, you know that's
Okay.
With the orange, because there were Doritos and Cheeto stains all over that jersey. He's going like this because he's always eating. Riley, Lions fight song, yay or nay? Okay.
Do you even know it? Do you know it? Can you sing it? Okay, get on.
No, don't make him sing the fight song, Maz. Come on, what are we doing here? Forward down the field.
Come on, man. Not many teams have that. That's an old school kind of good feel. That's
Yeah,
a
and it's
feel-good
old
song.
school.
It is. Shut up.
It's a feel-good song. It's a feel-good song. You're sticking with that.
Yeah. I'm still.
When I hear the song, you know what I think of? I think of Sterling Sharp. I think of Brett Favre. I think of a lot of things non-Lion when I hear that song. I do.
I get it. Oh, I get it.
People love it though. People
Can't you just think of the Flying Lion doing it instead? Nothing was better than the Flying Lion. Nothing. At the Silverdome, that thing would be crashing into the suite level. It was fabulous.
It completely. I mean,
Remember
honestly,
when it got stuck in the corner. Just kept hitting the corner.
Yeah, I don't get it. Maz, I brought this up on the show yesterday. Is it possible, and I even made the joke, I said, I know I sound like crunch time, but is it possible that we're looking at Jared Goff seriously approaching 5,000 yards passing this year? Is it possible? And hear me out. And Justin, before you deem me the new El Slapo, hear me out. If our defense is worrisome, is I'll just use me as an example, as I think it's going to be, okay? If we have to make a concerted effort to outscore people, okay, which I'm really, that's like my great fear.
It could happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that means he's going to be throwing the ball a little bit more than we're accustomed to. And
don't forget you have Gibbs.
Yeah, 100%. But I think, in all honesty, this is a case where we're going to have to keep scoring. I mean, yeah, ball control is one thing, and you know how Dan likes to operate there. But I think more than anything, I think you're going to see the 5-yard pass, the 7-yard pass, and, then you have the two backs and everything. He's been over 4,600 3 times in his career. Obviously, 45-plus seemingly every year for the Lions. If all our concerns about the defense are real, that tells me that he might be chucking the ball around a little bit more.
I'm going to tell you this right now. If I was a betting man, I would bet the over on 5,000 yards this year.
Would you really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
On 5,000?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I think he's coming close to it.
Let me see.
All right, hold on.
He is actually like the biggest favorite to go over 4,000 yards. He's minus 450 to go over 4,000 yards.
That's heavy.
And
That's
the
real
next
heavy.
closest is, I believe, 350. I think he's a whole 100 above them. But I'm gonna give you the odds on that. Hold on, give me a second.
They're actually going to have it, you think?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you can bet on anything.
Well,
these
think
days.
about it. This
You ever seen
offense-
Kalshi?
This offense is, to me, this offense is, where's there a better offense
There's
than the
not.
Detroit Lions? As long as the line is intact, where is a better offense? You're going to have the best left tackle. You're going to have a big upgrade at center, not counting against Frank Ragnow, about last year. And you got a couple of rookies that are on their way up. You saw what who's the guy from Georgia we got on the O-line? Tate Ratledge.
Yeah.
You see he caught a shark?
Yes, I did. I saw that.
That wasn't AI, right? He did catch that shark.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and he looked like he was in fantastic shape, by the way. If the line holds up, nothing is stopping this team offensively.
It will. This is going to be
Larry and Juice, the whole 9 yards.
You got to stop with that. Okay.
They'll be there too. They're going to help.
No, you like.
They're
but you
gonna
got
help.
to stop.
They're
with
gonna help.
that.
Stop, man. All right, so if Jared Goff throws for 5,000 yards, we're just going to assume that he leads the league in passing. Is that fair to say?
I would say so.
I would say so.
Because the biggest they're offering right now is 4,099 yards, which is his over-under. It's plus 100 on the over, which I'll probably take. Anyway, if you want to bet Jared Goff to lead the NFL in passing yards, it is plus 750. He is tied with Joe Burrow and Dak Prescott with Matt at plus 750, with Matthew Stafford right behind them at plus 900.
Are they the favorites?
Yes, those three are the favorites.
That's a
Joe
heavy
Burrow,
number, plus
Jared Goff,
750.
and Dak Prescott.
Wow. I like that bet.
I'm the guy that brought it up. I think he's going to be closer to 5,000 yards than anybody admits. All right, and again, for the people out there that say I love to be negative, this is your opportunity. I think it's because he's going to have to keep throwing it because I'm that worried about this defense. The secondary that had a giant question mark, guess what? The giant question mark got even bigger after the Terry and Arnold stuff. So,
yeah.
yes. So, do I think we can outscore opponents? Yeah, obviously I do. I have them going 12-5. All right? I'm not sure that that's a winning recipe come playoff time, especially when you're talking about you have to take on Philly, you have to take on Rams, whatever the case may be. But, yeah, boy, what's those numbers again, Justin? I might throw money at
plus
you.
750 to lead the league in passing yards, and plus 100 on over 4,099, which I think is crazy. That one I love.
So you bet 100 and you win 110?
You win 200.
So it's double. All right. So
yeah.
All right. That's a winning bet.
1,000%.
That's a winning bet.
JB, what? So Michigan tickets. JB just sent us a text. Michigan tickets go on sale in a few minutes.
Yeah, in 4 minutes actually. And unfortunately, there are very limited games you can get some home tickets to.
The pre-sale already sold out all the tickets for the Indiana game, the Oklahoma game, and
Iowa, Penn State, Michigan State. They're all sold out right now. So your selection is UCLA, UTEP, and Western Michigan.
Are you going to get me tickets for Western?
Yes, I got you covered.
Are you promised?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to schedule it then.
I got you.
Do I have to hang out with you?
No, I'm not even going to go.
Do I have to hang out with you?
Maybe I'll go.
Damn it.
Do I have to hang out
Justin,
with
hold
you?
on. While you're looking at odds, Jahmyr Gibbs, 2,000 yards total.
Oh.
2,000 yards total.
All right,
all purpose or just running?
Were you surprised that they moved that to a 7:30 game?
Oh,
week one?
Not really, because no, I think you'd get more people at that type of game for a night game. I do believe that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a nothing game.
Yeah, I mean, it's Michigan. People are going to go anyway.
Now, MSU plays their night game, but they played on a Friday.
Night before. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised
that's
at all.
Dude, that's
I
a
can't
big.
give you that, Maz. I can only give you his rushing total right now, but I can give him his rushing total and hopefully his receiving total as well. That's how I'll hopefully be able to make up for this.
Because I think he's going over 2,000.
It is his over on rushing is 1,200.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Bless you. And his. Oh no, that's rushing yards. 1 second. Oh, there's a lot of names here. It's gonna be tough.
By the way, we're only 50 days away from week 0.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy, dude.
It's flying, bro.
I hate the last 50 days because they take forever.
What do you think Jameson Williams' is over under is on receiving yards this year?
1,000.
950. What is it?
1,100.
850?
899.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty low.
No, it's right. It's about right. Bless you.
You don't think that he's gonna get 1,000 this year?
I think he'll get 1,000. That's why I said 1,000.
God damn it.
There's so much. There's
All right,
much.
I can't find. It's not on here.
Right,
Sorry.
but there's so much to do. You could go. I think Sam Laporta's going to have a comeback year.
That's why I cannot put that on my phone. I can't.
No.
No disrespect to the people that I know you're in the same boat.
I'm with
if
you.
that was on my phone, I would be a tweaker.
Yeah.
I would constantly. I cannot do
and
it.
it kind of doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the game.
Well, do you know what it reminds me? Like I hate to say it, it reminds me of all the years I wasted doing multiple fantasy football leagues.
Yes.
Like literally, where as I'm watching a game, I was like this constantly.
Yes.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking.
This year I'm one and done.
It was the best decision I ever made. Stop doing that.
By the way, I won the Woodward.
You
Sports
did. I
Race.
remember that.
Won that one.
Like I'm not being Justin.
So fair. That's why I only do one. I only do one.
I hosted shows. I wrote an article for the Detroit News. We did it on radio and television. Like it's funny.
Your own show.
I was talking to Dan Miller like last year, and Dan literally said to me, Dan was like, "I cannot believe you're not in fantasy." And he said it happened on accident, like it was the COVID year. I think I was in a league that was $1,000, like legitimately $1,000. Okay, and the COVID year, if you remember, they put in all those rules. Where, like, if you got the sniffles, you're out. And I'm like, well, I'm not spending money.
Good
Some
choice.
dude, Justin, just sneeze. Oh, Justin, you're out for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
We got to put you in bubble wrap.
6 feet. Stay away.
Greatest accident of my life because I sat back watching football.
Yeah, it's way more enjoyable.
I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed it. It really, like, it was like, oh, my gosh. Like, I'm putting my phone in the other room. I don't even need my phone.
All right, I have this for you, Maz, and I think between me and Sean, we can reverse calculate this into an actual number. So his total rushing yards, obviously 1,200. That's minus 110. And then his receiving total is set at 446 and a half, which would total to just over 1,700 yards. So that would get you to.
So I got to find 300 yards.
Yeah, so that would get you to plus 180, and then for 200 more yards, I would assume that it would be probably another plus 150. So you're looking at somewhere like 320, 330 range would be my guess. Then him breaking 2,000 all-purpose.
Yeah. I don't think I'd bet that. I think I'd wait.
I don't think you get the value that you get on golf.
I need more value.
That value is not there at all.
No. If it was like plus 1,700, then maybe I would.
I don't think anyone cares about the UCLA game because the tickets are on sale right now, and that is the only one that is not sold out.
I am, JB.
I'm not going to see UCLA and Michigan.
You don't want to see Nico?
I was Riley, for you, I was at the UCLA game up in East Lansing last year for a quarter and a half. Talk about leaving games early.
Holy crap. I remember that was the game you took your wife, didn't you?
I took my wife, and every year.
You went out to dinner instead.
Yeah. We went to One North. Like, it was so funny is we left about 3 minutes before everybody else left. Because by the time I got in my car and I started driving towards One North, you just saw the parade of people walking down the street.
What a shame.
It was unbelievable.
All right, I got another one for you. I'm just looking through these, and they got some pretty fun ones in here. I can't lie. This one, I can't believe they're even offering this. Jared Goff to record 400-plus passing yards in a single game all season, minus 105.
400?
400.
In any game?
In any game.
I'm in.
It'll happen. Probably the opener against the Saints.
when they're down by 24 to Buffalo and he just has to start flinging the ball all around, yeah.
You think they're going to be down 24 to
Yes.
Buffalo?
Look what Buffalo's done to us the last couple times they played. Now look at our defense.
I know.
We're their opening dish of their stadium.
Do you think there'll be a little emotion that day?
But they don't even have OJ's number in the Ring of Honor.
Oh, my God.
Which is horse shit, by the way. Honestly. I mean, really, take the franchise down if OJ's not on the Ring of Honor.
Take the franchise down? What?
You got to be ashamed of yourself.
OJ'd take him down.
I mean, really, guys. Honestly, OJ.
Put gloves on the seats. Give it out on opening night. Come on. Do it for Maz.
The juice, not on the Ring of Honor. I mean, really.
Sell orange juice. Orange screwdrivers, the OJ.
Do you know what? In my mind, we haven't.
One of the greatest running backs in the history of the game, not in the Ring of Honor.
We haven't talked about this, and JB, brought up the tickets coming up. Can I get a vibe check on you guys? And when I say you guys, I look at you and I look at you, the Michigan fans, and where you guys are at this year.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I believe in Underwood.
He's generational.
Let's just wait for a second, okay? Because I think Riley and I are pretty realistic. I'll ask your thoughts on where the green and white are. JB, I know you are. I'm intrigued to see really intrigued to see what you guys are at.
Okay.
I am. By the way, that first weekend, can I just say this? Like, Maz, this is my life. Thursday night, Wayne State opens on a Thursday night against Northwood, so obviously I'll be at that game. Friday night is Michigan State Toledo. Saturday night is Western Michigan and Michigan. Now, at face value, would I like it to be a noon game, get there early, wifey can walk around all her former spots and all that, I can pretend like I care, all that stuff. But it's all about me. I get to wake up that morning and immediately turn on game day and just sit at home and chill out.
It's fun.
Probably make my own. Because I've said this for years and I'll continue to say it. For all the wrong that ESPN has done, all right?
Yep.
Game day is still right.
And I love their NFL coverage.
It is still.
I love their NFL show, their pregame show.
It's all right. It's all right. Boomer, I'm still a sucker for Boomer. I am. I'm
Laura
still a
Rutledge.
sucker for Boomer.
I love Laura Rutledge. That's my queen.
Is it?
That's my queen.
Even
over Diana.
Even
Rossini?
over Diana?
Yes.
Okay.
Laura Rutledge is my Diana's
Diana's
dirty.
You can fix Diana.
Dirty Diana.
Get on your steed. You can fix her.
You can save her, Maz.
The White Knight.
Are we coming back and talking college?
Yeah.
I got a weekend to tell you about that you guys are going to be jealous about.
I want to ask you guys about Michigan. You tell us about the weekend. Okay. Where are we going, JB?
We got to hear from Arton Jakes and then Yaldo I Center. But first, let me clear up some of these Super Chats. Sorry we had to delay the Super Chats because we were bringing in the guests. But shout out to everyone sending in Super Chats. Dante151 sending in $4.99. I have to say this. Maz, that is a great Seahawks shirt you are wearing, and I think Scott Harris is going to trade for some more arms in the bullpen.
Let's go, man.
Goody gumdrop.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Boy,
I love this shirt.
I love when Scott Harris makes moves because they all work out.
Hey, Sheriff. Let Scott cook.
You got to stop that shit right now.
Oh, I'm choking.
$2 from Detroit, DC. We love you,
He's
man.
already cooked.
See, look at Detroit, DC loves you. Isn't that nice?
What did Detroit, DC say?
He said, we love you, man.
Oh, thanks, DC. Love you back, man.
Shout out to Saint Vengeance sending in $5. He said, only reason Robertson isn't a wing is because he won't sign an extension. There is no effing way he turns down Robertson.
Well, Quinn Hughes, he didn't sign, and we don't have him.
Well,
So-
I think you knew what was going on there. I think you knew what was
I
going on.
do?
I think he and Bill Guerin had some discussions that Quinn Hughes was more apt to have those discussions with Bill Guerin post July 1 than he was perhaps with the position the Detroit Red Wings were in. That's a 100% educated guess. I want to be crystal clear when I say that. Guess. But I mean, think about it from your vantage.
Can you revisit that trade?
I don't think you can now. I don't
No?
think. Yeah, I don't think you can now.
You don't think Larkin would be good on the Wild?
The problem is they are not. Guerin is not going to give up. This is exactly what Justin said earlier. Guerin is not going to give up a piece of his contending puzzle for another piece of the contending puzzle.
Well, he's switching defense to offense.
He's not going to do it. Yeah, he's not going to do it.
But he's the devil. He's one of my guys. Maybe I could put a call into him.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An original devil.
Tough SOB. Really
you
was. He was
love
a
that
tough,
team.
tough SOB.
Love that team.
Shout out to Petsing Dome. He says, can we keep Maz full-time?
Thanks, Petsing. I'd love it.
Shout
I'm always
out,
available for you guys.
One more from J. Rod Sayer sending us $5. He said, happy Friday, fellas. Maz, great to see you this week. Let's go Tigers. Big game Jack tonight. Just in time for Sean. Appreciate all the work WSN brings.
Thanks, J.
Appreciate
Rod.
you, man.
Go Lakers, Grand Valley.
I hope it continues. I hope you guys know that.
I know that.
Like legitimate. This team frustrates me. It makes me pull hair out of my head. You're damn right I want it to continue.
But this looks like the team that lost to the Seattle Mariners last year in a gallant effort. Am I wrong?
Gallant.
They were as
gallant
gallant as
effort.
you could be. If they had one more
When I think of
freaking
gallant,
inning,
I just look at your That's gallant.
and he is.
He's pensive.
The way he goes all the way around the helmet, it's freaking awesome. It's awesome. No logo does that.
Riley, do you understand his infatuation with logos?
I do. When I was in high school, I played for the Eisenhower Eagles, and so Eisenhower, and we had that Seahawk logo, and so yes, I agree. Yes.
There you go.
Ike Hockey had a hell of a year, by the way. Hell of a year. Okay, but there's you're interested in logos, but then there's Maz. He will give you a breakdown of every logo, and he loves all the birds for some reason.
I almost wore the Cardinal today for you, but I went with the
If you're
Seahawks.
tired of fumbling for your glasses or dealing with the daily hassle of contacts, maybe it's time to give the
Yaldo.
legendary Yaldo Eye Center a call.
Yaldo.
You've heard the name. You've heard the commercials.
And the voice.
They've been in business for over 30 years. They've performed over 100,000 procedures. They're obviously doing something right. Their LASIK surgery is completely painless, takes just 8 minutes, and the recovery is so fast, most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. Right now, take advantage of their summer promotion. Think of this as an investment. $16.99 per eye, regardless of your prescription. It's a one-time investment that will save you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the next eon of time because your eyes are fixed. That's what Yaldo does for you. Wake up with clear vision. Book your consultation with Yaldo Eye Center today at yaldoeyecenter.com/1699.
Hey guys, summer nights, cold drinks, and Tiger baseball. Nothing better than that. Woodward Sports heading to Art and Jake's in Shelby Township for the Detroit Tigers watch party, July 22nd. That's an 8 o'clock game. That's a Wednesday night. Tigers and the Cubs. Gotta love that. You won't miss a single pitch. 80 wall-to-wall TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, and a menu stacked with fan favorites. Come party with us. Grab a Founders. Watch the Tigers battle the Cubs. Art and Jake's, the sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in the clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Thrive Energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Thrive Energy pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
Go.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
Justin Satawa here, and let me tell you about Mad Packs. Mad Packs, Mad Flavors, Mad Highs. They have their banging collection of pre-rolls. They have the live resin tarantulas with the keef coated. My favorite's the Maui Wowie, the strawberry daiquiri. They also have a new mystery flavor if you're trying to not know what you're smoking and end up being high as shit. So make sure you tap into Mad Packs at your local dispensary today.
Justin, I know who I'm talking to with you, okay? I don't know, Maz, in all the years I've known you, I don't know if you and I have ever had this conversation. Late June, I start to scour, like, the CVS's, the Barnes & Nobles and things like that. I'm looking for 2 college football magazines.
You still buy them, huh?
One non-negotiable is I got to get my Phil Steele.
Yep.
Non-negotiable. I got to get my $20. It's still the greatest deal ever. Okay?
It's a great mag.
And I usually get another one. Justin, I got Athlons this year.
So did I. It was the first one.
Did you really? No shit.
When I texted you, it was
always out
anti.
early.
Yep.
They're always out early. They're always out early.
Gotta give them credit.
Yep.
If it's the first magazine that I see when I go into the store that's a college football preview, I'm gonna buy it no matter who it is. If it's Lindy, if it's Phil Steele, and then I will always get a Phil Steele.
Lindy, good pull. Lindy's another one. Yeah. Lindy. So, literally,
Matt, are you surprised that I read magazines?
I am, totally. You're young. I mean, I didn't know you even knew what paper was.
All right. Well,
wow. Magazine? No, you know what I'm talking about.
I know. No, it's fair. Because you could assume that I grew up on an iPad, which I technically did. I grew up on an iPad. I got an iPad when I was like 12 or we got them in middle school, like from our school in whatever, 5th grade or something. But no, you can't read that magazine on like a tablet. They have the virtual version, and it's not the same.
1,000%. I couldn't agree. 99% of things, I have, even a guy like me at my advanced age.
You're good with the way it is now.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with it. Except for things like that.
Correct.
Like, when I'm in the throne room, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. You know?
Right.
That's what I. So literally, Phil Steele's, like, we have the home bathroom. That's the home bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then every other bathroom in the house is just like whatever. But the home bathroom, Phil Steele's got a prominent place in my bathroom.
Did you get a new toilet, by the way?
I did.
Good.
I got actually 2.
For you.
We did.
2 new
Funny you
toilets?
say
I know
that.
your toilet was on the fritz there.
That was an understatement.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to get into the college football mode, all right? And we're within shouting distance of the season starting, okay? For those of you that celebrate, week 0 is not that far away. It's 50 days away. And by the way, Eastern Michigan, we're going to the factory, all right? It's only 50 days away, and then obviously 57 days if you're a Michigan fan, 56 days if you're a Spartan fan, okay? Where are you guys at with Michigan football? I love the hire.
Yeah. The hire's great.
He's a guy I have admired and respected his work from afar for many years. And I'll tell you why. Because everybody and their brother thought that Utah was going to fall apart once you know who left, okay? Once Uncle Herb left, it's going to fall apart. And you know what? He kept them at a pretty damn good level, and they were downright dangerous multiple years, okay? Love the hire. You actually have a real football coach in there now,
No doubt.
okay? But, as you said, all the questions have to surround your quarterback. And a guy that I bought into 100% after watching him play in his prep career.
Right. Now, last year, obviously, we already know what a disaster Sharon was and his staff. I mean, the kid didn't have a quarterback coach. We find that out at the end of the year, at the end of the tenure. And you know how it ended. It was an awful-looking offense last year. Horrible offense. It can't be that bad this year. The only thing with Whittingham is, how did he end up leaving Utah? They asked him basically to leave, which I don't like. What happened there? Did he just – you don't just overdo your time. You don't just overspend your time at a school. So I don't understand what happened there at Utah. But here he is. He falls into your lap. You sign him. It looks like a terrific hire. But they don't play Big Ten football in Utah. What kind of game is he going to bring here to the Wolverines?
Does this conference play Big Ten football anymore? And I'm not even being funny. I'm being serious.
Well, no, Ohio State throws the ball. Yeah, you're right. It's not the same.
Everybody and their brother talks. I'll believe it when I see it with Oregon. I know they're a lot of people's number one. In 2 of the magazines that I have, they have Oregon at number 1, and I laugh. I'm sorry. But that's one thing that – but you have to be able to play it when time dictates.
Yes,
it.
of course.
And they
In the
weren't
winter.
able to –
They never do.
Yeah.
And I love Oregon. I grew up as a Marcus Mariota was one of the favorite quarterbacks that I ever watched. I mean, yeah, of course I love the uniforms as a kid, but like Mariota was one of the first players that like I truly fell in love with in this game, but they still could never get it done. And the thing about like Dante Moore, like he fell apart against Indiana. And he could have bounced back, and there was no life. There was no coming back from that first play. And he's talked about his mental and like I personally, I don't know how an NFL exec looks at someone who is saying that publicly, talking about their mental struggles, and they've shown themselves not being able to live up to the moment, and that's not a question mark. And how is that not a question mark going into big games this year? The Oregon effect prior to that. That's why I'm kind of with you, Sean, where I think that people need to be like, where they're talking about Oregon, they have to remember that Indiana is still really
Couldn't agree more.
good.
Couldn't agree more.
And they need to have that respect. Like I was looking at the playoff odds yesterday, just for shits and gigs, and Indiana was minus 250, and I was like, okay, DraftKings, like you know what's up. Like you're not giving any discounts on Indiana anymore, and Oregon was somewhere near even odds. Like they were not anywhere near like that top end. Like there were like the high end, the Georgias, the Alabamas. Alabama was actually plus money, but there are all the top end teams at the top, the Notre Dames. But then Oregon was just right there with all those bubble teams.
Do you know what I like? Whether people want to admit it or not, I think they've become like one of the modern day Texas. They become one of the
so
modern.
fair.
They can't
modern.
finish.
Well,
Yeah,
they've never.
They can't finish.
They've never been Texas though. They've never won they haven't won a national championship
See,
in.
but this is what. Let me throw this out for you, okay? Guys like Maz and I, Justin. When I was a kid, I heard about I remember a budding little Sean loved college football Saturday. Every week, people would talk up Texas, and as a little kid, are they playing like a practical joke on me? Why does and then it continued and continued and continued. And so you're talking about, legitimately, you're talking about almost 50 years of this incredible hype, and it paid off one time.
With Vince.
With Mac and Vince. Once, that's it.
Yeah.
So, and more often than not, let's be honest, with Texas, it isn't, okay, we went 10-2 and had a great, no, more often than not, you saw 8-4 seasons, 8-3 seasons, things like that.
Mediocre.
Yeah, and so, and then obviously we know what happened to the U. That kind of happened with the U, even though you and I kind of saw that was a legitimate team last year. And obviously USC's another one. Let's be honest. If you're talking about the back club, every year I giggle when I see where USC's ranked.
I'm buying USC this year.
Good for you. Good for you.
Not to be like some great shakes, but they're going to be better than they were last year.
So,
they're going to be a perennial playoff team. Like they're going to be 9-3, 10-2. Like they're going to be right there. I don't know how much damage they're going to do, but they brought in some nice pieces on defense, which they've never done in the time that Lincoln Riley has ever been there. And I personally, and I will fall victim to this if I have to, but I like Jade Mayava a lot. I really like that kid. He can ball.
I like him as well.
And I want to see what he can do with a real defense.
I think SC is going to be a lot better than they've been.
Okay, great. So listen here.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to say a lot better because that says that they're going to make the playoff. I'm not ready to say that.
Don't you want to see them win?
No, I hate that song. I hate it. You know that. I
love.
I hate it. I turned down the volume.
I hope that they're good this year because that would make an interesting Big Ten race to the title because of the fact that it would be very different from the past couple of years because it would be probably Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon, USC instead of Penn State, Michigan. I mean, Michigan might just be on the cuff going into the Ohio State game, but
do you know what I wonder? And even though Washington made that run a couple years ago, obviously we understand what that was. It wasn't two quote unquote Big Ten teams. I wonder how much the travel is a factor. I'm being serious, okay? And before somebody says to me, well, Washington was once a powerhouse. Yeah, but when they were in the Pac-10, okay? When you have to fly out to Rutgers, when you have to fly out to Michigan State, when you have to fly down to Indiana, I'm being serious. I have to, and so Oregon looks so good, and boy, doesn't it seem like when they flame, they flame. When Oregon flames,
did to them last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They flame, and so you got that going on. But let me stick with Michigan, okay? I'm going to tell you guys first, and you guys can all yell at me just like you did a year ago around this time, okay? I think you are staring at a repeat of last year.
Oh no!
You're going to be a man 9-3 team. Man, you're going to beat the teams that you should beat, and you're going to lose to the teams that you should lose to.
Absolutely, and I've been saying that, and I've been getting criticized by Booner and by Neil that I don't necessarily believe in this first-year team with Kyle Whittingham. I know they have talent, but I don't see the depth across the board that you need to compete to win a Big Ten title. And it also all depends on Bryce. And Bryce is going to look like a superhero against Maryland and Northwestern and Western Michigan. But when push comes to shove, it's time for him to prove it against Ohio State, against Indiana, against Oregon. We play a lot of really good football teams this year, and he's going to have to go out there and show that he can make those consistent passes in between the numbers. He can hit the deep ball when his receivers are open because this is the best group of weapons that he's going to have. I mean, he actually has, Andrew Marsh and then legit number 2 and number 3 receivers in Buchanan and French. And then you look at the backfield. You have Marshall, and then you have a freak freshman in Savion Hitter who, I know it's the spring game, but he's a true freshman, and they're literally telling the D linemen and the linebackers to tee off on him, and he's just running them over. That is good to see, even in that setting. So I'm really excited to see how the offense looks around Bryce Underwood, but it will really just depend on how good Bryce can be at improving and demanding this offense. He's going to have to go to some tough places this year. He's going to have to go to Oregon. He's got Oklahoma coming here. He's got Indiana coming here. And he's got to go to Ohio State. I think they're going to go 8-4. I think they lose every single one of those games.
Wow. The one that, much like last year, the one that stuck out to me, and you were right about this, I thought that they'd go to Oklahoma and beat Oklahoma because I thought Oklahoma had fraud written all over them. And
only guy at the network that said that they would lose.
I think you did too.
I did.
Yeah,
he shout out to Matt. Never mind.
No sweat, bro.
Like legitimately, I thought I don't think he's a good coach. I'm sorry. I still stand by it. And I remember when I saw that game. I know I told you this on the show. I called one of my buddies because I don't have a lot of friends. Like, you know what I like about you, El Slapo? I can have legitimate conversations with you. You don't take it as I'm taking a shot at your team because you know how it is. Riley, I'm sure you're the same way. I can't have a conversation with most Michigan fans. I can't. I'm not being funny. And that isn't a shot against you, okay? You think that I'm taking a shot against you. I think you're taking a shot against me. We're just incapable of having adult conversation, okay? But like my oldest friend, we're pretty cool with that. He can call me and go, dude, what the hell is going on with Jonathan Smith? Oh, what are you talking about? Like, we can be adult about it, right? Yeah. And like literally, I called him after that game and I go, dude, this guy isn't the answer. And we talked about it on the show. Like, this guy is not the answer. And this is before all the shit happened, okay? And the USC game was like, that was like, okay, you guys have to start thinking. I remember I told KG. Do you remember that? I looked at KG on the air and I go, you got to start thinking about a new coach. Like, if you want to have your Michigan aspirations, and you're damn right you want to have your Michigan
I didn't want him hired.
Sharon Moore isn't the guy that's going to give you your Michigan aspirations.
I didn't want him hired. And no one thought he was doing what he was doing. Well, except the players, of course. They all knew. But the guy wasn't coaching. And how many games did they win last year? They won 8, right?
9-4.
9-4. You don't think they could do that with this guy, at least? You don't think this guy is worth 2 more wins?
No.
2 more wins.
Because it doesn't matter about him. It matters about the quarterback. And if Bryce is not ready to play against the big dogs like it appeared last year, then we're not going to do anything. It's just how it is.
Maz, are you ready?
I'm
going to do one of your favorite
Okay,
things.
I love the schedule.
Schedule game.
Yeah.
Can I play?
Here we go.
I'm doing this for you.
All right.
Because I don't think you're going to like your answer.
I'm going to be honest.
All right.
100% honest.
And I don't think you're going to like your answer.
You're not going to like your answer.
Keep track of my wins.
I got you.
Ready?
Yeah.
Western Michigan.
1-0.
You're getting me tickets.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to tell my wife.
You got it.
And because you will get no more ducky food.
You didn't bring me ducky food today.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
Well, you didn't bring me any food.
I know.
That's true.
Oklahoma at home.
Win.
UTEP at home.
Win.
Iowa at home.
Win.
At Minnesota.
Win.
Penn State at home.
Win.
Indiana at home.
Loss. 6-1.
Rutgers.
7-1.
At Rutgers.
7-1.
Michigan State at home.
8-1.
At Oregon.
8-2.
UCLA at home.
9-2.
At Ohio State. I told you you're not going to like your answer.
No. It's
10-2.
It's
Okay.
Did Ryan Armani just walk in the room?
All right.
No, Ryan would have him undefeated.
Nah, that's right.
Never lost.
They could win 10 games. They might steal an Oregon game.
No.
Not at Oregon.
Not at Oregon.
We don't know what they're going to look like at that point.
You know what? Okay, if I'm going to play your game, if there was a game that I was looking to steal, I would want to shit my way at home and find a way to beat Indiana.
Yeah.
That would be the one that that I'd be looking at. Yeah. I don't feel comfortable about that. I don't feel comfortable about that at all.
There was such a discrepancy of the two teams last year.
Couldn't agree more.
So
I couldn't agree more.
I don't know if I could steal that game.
Mm-hmm.
Teams, there is no better, and take it from me, as the resident college football gambler on this network, that the best thing that ever existed was the Big Ten expanding to the West Coast, because the easiest bets to hit are when teams like Michigan go to Oregon and the line is funky as hell, and then Oregon beats them by 2 scores.
the USC game.
Yep.
I mean, that legitimately,
Michigan was favored by 3 in that game.
Yeah,
and then USC won by 14.
It wasn't very competitive.
But we didn't know they weren't getting coached.
It wasn't. We kind of did by then. we kind of did.
It was showing.
We kind of. And I think the one thing, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, I think that what I saw out of Ohio State last year, the mistake that Ryan Day had made previously in trying to come in and stick out his chest and act like a tough guy, and we're going to win with Big Ten football. Yeah, this is a smash mouth and 10-year war. About a half quarter in, he goes, fuck that. We're better than these guys.
Air this shit out.
Right? And then like, you saw it happen in real time. Like, I'm not exaggerating,
you did.
right?
It was a game for a half.
And then he was like, hold these Buckeye nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And he dropped them.
That's when I went out. Early third quarter, I went out to hang the icicle lights with my wife. Early third quarter. And I didn't come back till the end of the game.
Yeah,
I knew it was over.
That was, and I mean, it was so funny because that was such a talking point before the game. And I remember saying to KG, I was like, if I know this, and Justin knows this, and Maz knows this, and you know this, how the bleep can't Ryan Day know that? And if you remember, it was about a half quarter of smash mouth football. Yeah, we're going to come into your house and we're going to smash you in the mouth. And he was like, fuck this. We're better than you guys. We're going to dart the ball all over the place. And then it all started to run downhill. So,
but Sharon was at halftime. You have to say this. At halftime, he was on OnlyFans.
Isn't that unbelievable?
He was on OnlyFans at halftime. He was, doing his thing. He was putting dates out there. Instead of getting the team ready for the second half, Coach, what are we going to do? You guys got it. I'll be back.
Well, the worst part about that is all that stuff like broke like later.
Yeah.
Because remember, I came in the studio and I told you. I legitimately
you had a guy.
A very good guy. Who like told me everything that was happening. I was like,
very nice man.
Do we run with this? So we kind of did. We said there's some shit going on right now that I hope everybody's aware of and everything. And no, and then it was kind of.
So that's why I'm saying maybe they steal a game.
Okay.
And get to 10 wins.
Are we having any bourbon?
Oh yeah, it is bourbon.
Well, we were expecting to have food.
When's that stop me?
Yeah.
All right, gosh, we are so late for a break. JB, I'm so sorry.
You
got to get out of here, don't you?
Yeah.
JB, where do you want to go?
Let's hear from Mortgage Pros, but first let me clear up these super chats. Shout out to everyone sitting there, man. Shout out to Tev Sauce. We missed this earlier when the show was starting out, so that's why it didn't pop up. But he sent in $5. Day 25. Scott Harris is a less than GM. I've seen all I need to see. Okori is your second ball handler behind Cade. Not an overreaction at all. And hi, Maz.
Hey, Tev. What's up, man?
Can I say this? And this is where the Scott Harris, and you guys know there are a bunch of Scott Harris people out there, right? I mean, there are some people, Scott Harris truthers. I mean, there are some people that are like all in on this guy.
I haven't seen one.
I'm not going to mention any names. There's one guy, I'm not going to say his name. There is legitimately one guy on Twitter where, like, I'm almost to the point where I'm going to ask him, there's got to be a relation, right?
Okay. You got to tell me.
Do you work with him?
Yeah.
Do you, are you really, I almost said his name. Are you really Scott Harris? Are you, like, are you his mother? 'Cause, I mean, the defense of this guy, and it's, like, Maz, it's beyond. I get frustrated. This is beyond frustrated. Like his defense of the guy. It's so like legitimately, and he knows how I feel, so he loves to come at me about it.
Wow.
And I say this all the time. Like,
do I know the guy?
You might.
Okay.
I say this all the time. Tev, to your point, I totally agree with you. Now, before the Scott Harris people yell at me, he is obviously a very good talent evaluator. He is obviously a very good scout. I don't want a talent evaluator and scout as my general manager. I want a shrewd mother bleeper for my general manager. I want a shrewd mother bleeper who isn't afraid to trade some of that talent for guaranteed I know what I'm getting guys. I want a guy that will slit your throat in the middle of the night like Dave Dombrowski. That's what I want.
He's here this weekend.
Talent evaluators are great as scouts. Keep him a scout. Make him your chief scout. Pay him a general manager's fee. I don't care.
Brad
Okay?
Holmes?
What I know definitively, and other than this one human being who always goes back and forth with me, he has not done a good job improving this team at the most important time.
Okay. So far,
You
you're right.
don't argue with that?
No.
Okay.
So far,
He's
you're
0 for
right.
3.
You're
Okay,
right so far.
Good. So, Tev, I'm with you. You know that. Sorry, JB.
No, you're good. $2 from Pino Chets. He sends in. He says Sean loves Jack Flaherty more than Scott.
Tonight's Jack night. Maybe you should have a shot at Jack.
I'm going to have a shot at Jack. Why don't you bring that up here? Why don't you bring me a little drink right now? Which one do you want? You know what? I'm going to go with the sweet mash. This one? Yeah. Give me the sweet mash. Give me the sweet mash.
Shout out to Greg Thomas sending in $1.99. He said, Maz, any prediction on the Philly Tiger series?
It's going to be a tough series.
It's going to be a sweep.
The Fighting Phils are tough. I still say the Tigers can grab 2 out of 3 here. The way they're playing, 2 out of 3 is the minimum
You
that's
know what?
going to happen.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool if they cut it to 6 at the break. It'd be because, like, I've been consistent and I'm not going to change. When you get to 2 under 500, I'll get really interested and say, okay, we're back in it.
But they could only get to 4 under by the break. You okay with that?
Yeah, best case scenario.
No.
But even 6, Maz, even 6 from where they were at, come on.
That's poison.
Yeah, I do want
That stuff's poison to me.
Poison.
Poison.
All right, go on.
Shout out to Francis J. Fox sending in $1.99. He said Sean and Maz go together like peas and carrots. Love you.
Well, no, I have a lot of
Thanks,
fun with
Francis.
Maz. No,
Thanks, Foxy.
No doubt about that.
Appreciate it, brother.
And we got one more from Petsing Dome sending in $2. He said, keep Maz full time.
Thanks, Petsing. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
All right, where are we going,
I'm
JB?
all for it.
Mortgage Pros.
Mortgage Pros, looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party with 4.9 stars on Google, 4,000 reviews, guys. Their reputation speaks for itself. So if you're looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call. 248-416-1361. It's the Mortgage Pros. Let the pros handle it.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. 1's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Drive energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Drive energy pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's 0 sugar, so give Thrive a try.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go. Hazard, the very first canned vodka cocktail from Founders. It's a vodka-based cocktail, 5% ABV. That's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. That's served over ice with a slice of lemon, of course. Get $5 cans at any Art and Jake's location in Michigan on Monday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Please drink responsibly. It's water hazard from Founders.
All right, so Justin, how much are you allowed to say about our Woodward campus tour? Are you allowed? Is it still double secret?
It's not like a secret, but we have not revealed much.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? What did I miss?
We're doing like a tour of campuses.
Ooh.
Like, and so the boys are going to go
high school and college?
More college.
Okay.
More college. So we're going to try to hit all the ones around here. And to my Wayne State peeps, hopefully Wayne State is still part of it. So Justin, make sure you get me a heads up when and if you go and everything. But Justin was just telling me, am I allowed to say about the one you might be doing?
I would keep that one in
okay, all right. So I'll keep it. I'm going to give it away anyway here. All right. Like, seriously, if you fancy yourself a college football fan, and Maz, I think you'll agree with me, go to South Bend. Go to South Bend. You could hate Notre Dame with everything inside of you, okay? As most people do, right? I think that's fair.
Unless you're a Notre Dame lover. I had my choice as a New Jersey guy. I either rooted for Notre Dame or I rooted for Michigan. As a kid, because they were on TV, I picked Michigan.
I am one of the rare people. I do not hate and I do not like Notre Dame. I would say I'm more a respecter of what they mean to college football, whether you want to admit it or not.
Absolutely.
The history, and that place is one of the coolest. Would you agree? Honestly, it is one of the coolest places you'll ever go.
It's
South
fantastic.
Bend on a college football Saturday.
It's like going to Lambeau Field.
It's electric. It's just, you smell it. I swear to God, I'm not being, like, you smell it. It's just, go down to the grotto.
I bet that's how it was like, because I just went to Nebraska last year. That was what me and my dad chose as our destination. And it's super cool. I mean, it's just a football cornucopia, for a lack of better terms. Everyone is wearing red. The stadium is electric. Like, they are so nice. Like, they are so, like, I would like, they were losing to a bad Michigan team when they had expectations, and they're like, oh, great game, and like they're like being welcoming and shit. I'm just sitting there like, damn, like, you guys are so nice. I'd be pissed right now if opposing team came into my school as a 3-point favorite and won by 14. But they were cool. And they, like, when they were winning in the first half, they were like, oh my God, like, we might actually be back. And it was a really good time. It was a really enjoyable experience.
Was Raiola quarterback?
Yeah, he was.
Gosh.
All right, I got something for you guys.
All right.
You know, you guys are traveling, doing all these campus tours. I'm doing a campus tour in November. Well, I'm going to go to New Orleans.
You going to Vandy again?
I'm going to no. I did Nashville twice.
Shout
last
out Commodores. Love you guys.
Love
you know
the
that.
commies.
Haven't heard from you guys in a while. Where you been?
Back off the commies. Back them off. My daughter now works. She worked for the Titans last year. She now works for the Saints. So one of the games I'm picking to go down to see, I'm going to see the Saints and Panthers November 15th. Oh, so I just looked. Nice. November 14th.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Baton Rouge.
I've been there.
LSU, Texas.
Night game?
That I don't know.
Sure, it will be.
Yeah.
LSU,
or 3:30.
I saw a day game there.
I'm doing the doubleheader.
Yeah.
I'd want to go see the Raging Cajuns play.
And Tulane's playing that day, too. I wish I could get them all.
Wave.
Yeah.
I've heard that Lawrence Eccles is a very nice stadium.
It's fun. I've been to a game at Louisiana. I've been to a game at Louisiana Tech. I broadcast a game at Louisiana Tech.
Oh, sure.
So one most backwards place I've ever been.
Those are the Raging Cajuns?
No, Raging Cajuns at Louisiana Tech is the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Bulldogs.
Got it.
Most backwards place I've ever been.
The Lions bye week and the week that me and my dad are planning on potentially going on our college football trip this year is at Ole Miss. And guess who's going to be in town?
Well, you know, Mike, that's...
I know, but it's the opponent that they're playing, too.
Who is it?
A&M?
Nope, even better.
What
No
what
way.
conference?
Are you
is
serious?
It SEC?
I'm serious.
It's LSU?
Yeah, me and my dad are talking about going to LSU at Ole Miss. The return of Lane Kiffin.
Wow.
That's
Do you know what I
such a
didn't
good
understand?
game to go to.
You know, sometimes you're not, like, nobody told me how cool that place is. Literally, it was the coolest place I've ever been. I'm not joking. It was the Grove, and then the hotties there. I've never seen per capita. I've never seen, like, it was insane. Memphis and Ole Miss hate each other. So it's about an hour drive from Memphis down to Oxford, and there was like vile shit every stretch of the way. Memphis people like putting up signs, Ole Miss people putting up signs. Like I had no idea I was going to a hate-filled game. It was pretty stinking cool, and I think that added to the ambiance.
But you like
I'm gonna see a
mostly
pretty
the sundresses, right?
Sundresses are the
Yeah,
best.
sundresses.
There's got to be, like, they mass produce them there. There's a factory. Like, they produce hot chicks in sundresses.
Yes.
It's incredible. Everywhere you looked.
That's beautiful.
She's a 9. She's a 10. She's a 9. She's a 10. I've never seen anything like it. Notre Dame, you guys better get ready for it if you haven't, like, accepted it yet. And I know that everybody likes to play their back, and they're in the back group. I think Notre Dame's in the back group.
100%.
For sure.
If we were to create a back family, I think there's USC, there's Texas, there's Oregon. Miami
State.
may have left with their run
They
last
left.
year. They
Penn
may
State.
have left. Penn State. This is the year all of Franklin's recruits pan out, even though he's not there.
How about Va-Tech?
They've been out for a while though. Like once Beamer left, they kind of
And they haven't been even in the back
They
conversation.
might jump back in with Franklin
They're
there.
gonna
They
jump
might
back
jump
in.
back in.
They're gonna.
So Notre Dame's schedule, are you ready for this? Notre Dame's schedule. All right?
How many cupcakes do they have?
Wisconsin at home, Rice at home, Michigan State at home, at Purdue, at Belichick, Stanford at home, at BYU, at Navy, Catholics and Convicts down in South Bend, SMU, which might be a little more trouble, might be a little bit more trouble.
I like SMU this year.
Boston College and Syracuse. They're going back to the playoff.
Sounds like it.
There's a chance they go undefeated.
Yeah.
What are their odds to make the playoff?
They're going back to
I
the
think they were like
playoff.
minus like 500 to make the playoff.
They're going back to the what is it?
I think it was like minus 500 for them to make the
They're
playoff.
going back to the playoff.
I'm gonna tell you though.
11-1, 12-0.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great game against
I'm
Miami.
not saying unbeaten. I'm not. And who knows? We'll see what happens once the playoffs start. Obviously, the playoffs the great equalizer, okay? But you better get ready. It's going to be crammed down your throat again this year. Just get yourself ready for it. Right?
Hey.
Gosh,
It's good to have them. It's good to see the big dogs playing good. That's why I'm rooting for a USC to get back involved. I want to see those teams. I'm not an Oregon guy. They never did anything for me. They don't.
Oh
do
my
anything
God,
for
Sean, do you want to play college football playoff YRN? Because that's how the draft market I'm looking at has these categorized.
Let me see it.
All right, Notre Dame to make the playoffs. YRN minus 800.
Why?
All right, now that was an easy one. Ohio State to make the playoff. YRN minus 380.
Why?
Indiana to make the playoff. Minus 350. YRN.
I'm gonna say why.
12 teams still?
Yeah, I'm gonna say why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say why.
Okay.
Oregon YRN to make the playoffs. Minus 320.
Why?
Yeah.
They'll probably sneak in, but they're not going to do any damage.
That's a hesitant why.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a hesitant why.
The value's on the end. Miami to make the playoffs. Minus 250. YRN.
Why?
Georgia to make the playoffs.
Heavy why.
Minus 240. YRN.
Heavy why. Even with that slate.
All right, let's see where we're at right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boy, we're just putting
Yep.
Oprah. We're giving out cards.
Yeah,
right?
all right.
Hey, you get the playoffs. You get
All right,
the playoffs.
this is where we're getting interesting though. This first one, is where I might have my first end. Texas Tech.
No.
To make the playoffs, minus 200 YRN.
I'm not buying. No.
Even with Raiola going there?
Stop it with that, okay? Let's drop that. He is one of the most overrated college football players in the last 2 decades.
I didn't even know he was there.
Mask, give me credit. I was saying that a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. There's nothing there.
Wait, I didn't even know that. He transferred to Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Yes, he
I know
did.
he transferred.
Oh, my God.
So he didn't necessarily transfer. He's going there for school, and he's now a
Walk-on, yeah.
To like work away.
Classic.
Work his way around that.
Yeah, that's classic.
Walk-on starting quarterback.
All right, let me look this up. I need to see some information about this.
Yeah, fact check.
I'm surprised I didn't see anything about this.
It didn't happen long ago.
Where's the food?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I came in early. Because Maz told me there was food coming, Sean. Where is it? I'm making coffee. I looked. It's not in the fridge. It's not in the conference room table. But Joey doesn't like it there. But that's where we put it. I went around the studio 3 times. I was smelling Asian food on the drive here, listening to the Sundra. It's here, right?
Right across the street from Comerica.
The food, though, is here.
That's why, listen, do you know, like, Maz, pardon me if I'm not a little apprehensive about these Western Michigan tickets. I got to be a little apprehensive. I got to be.
I got you.
I heard that before.
Give me a drink.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. No, so like here's the biggest thing, all right? Can we
He did not transfer to Texas Tech.
It didn't become official?
No, that did not happen.
Okay.
So where is he?
He's still in Oregon.
Oregon, but there's speculation that he's going to end up at Texas Tech. That's still there.
I mean, yeah, there's still plenty of time until
He
school
went to
starts.
Oregon. He was thinking Dante was going to the NFL.
All right, so can we and this is a shout out to Neil as well, because Neil was a big part of this.
Neil,
can you guys? You're not getting in at 9-3. Stop.
You're not.
Like,
You're
stop
not.
it. I know. Like, now we're well along the process where, like, even a year ago, even though I don't really get it, you still might have argued that a Michigan or an Ohio State you're not getting in at 9-3. If you go to the championship game and you lose your third game there, you might do what Alabama did. But if you finish the regular season at 9-3, you're not getting in. It's like you need to drop it once and for all, because that argument that I had with so many of you last year, and again, I'm really good about keeping receipts. Remember, it's math. You guys, there must have been something wrong with that formula because it wasn't math. You're not getting in at 9-3. Stop it. Especially when you had the resume that Michigan had last year. That is not hate. That is not, I know some people, this goes back to the conversation we had earlier. Some people I can have conversations with. Some people think, you're bitter Sparty, or you're the Michigan hater. You're not getting in at 9-3, especially when your resume sucks. So can we drop that now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm
All right, that's good that you laid this out because
Once
this is a
and forever,
team.
drop it.
Well, when it was 16, maybe when they go to 16 games, you might be able to get
Right.
in.
Yes,
let's
definitely.
Have
16
that
teams,
conversation
yes.
when we expand.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And that was a good segue to this next team because this is a team that could definitely go 9-3. And if you need me to play the schedule game with you, I do have the schedule up right next to me. Texas to make the playoffs, Y or N, -200 on yes.
I'm going to say N.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to say N.
No way. It's a yay. It's a yay.
All right. Read the schedule.
All right.
I know.
Ready?
We're gonna go with the schedule game, all right? I'm going to keep the camera on you guys so we can
I'm
get the
betting on
reaction.
Arch.
All right, they start the year versus Texas State, Ohio State at home. They get Ohio State on the road.
Ooh.
UTSA at Tennessee in week 4. Versus Oklahoma. Versus Florida, lol.
Wow.
Versus Ole Miss. Mississippi State at Missouri at LSU. Versus Arkansas at Texas A&M.
Ooh.
That's a tough schedule.
Wow.
You going to stick with the Y?
Yes.
Okay. I know. I'm not going to stick with the Y.
That's a
definite.
Okay.
That schedule screams 9-3.
9-3 with a strong case that will fail to get in as a 3-loss team.
I agree.
Like, you guys, like, I'm serious, and I had this conversation with way too many of you, including Neil, all right? It isn't going to happen. You need to drop it. If you're Alabama and you go to the SEC championship game and you lose your third game there, that's different because the committee has said we're not going to hold that against you. They looked at Alabama as a 2-loss team, okay? They didn't hold the SEC championship game against them, all right? That's different. If you're a 9-3 regular season team, you aren't getting in.
Right.
Sorry,
Not
you're
with
not.
12. Not with 12 teams.
And Texas would have a really compelling resume.
Of course.
But you're not getting in.
We'll see.
Okay, cool. All right, we got a break. Justin, I have 2 to do. All
You
right?
have 2 to do? All right.
We
We'll
got
do
some
those.
super
We're not going to
chats,
go to
too.
commercial, though, and we'll finish the show.
Okay.
Got some supers too.
We talk about sports every day, wins, losses, pressure, expectations.
You don't have to do that, Reed.
I don't have to do that. Okay. Pure Psychiatry is cool anyway, so check them out, purepsychmi.com. Buddies.
I wish I had one.
Look at it, Maz. Look at it. Yeah, I sure am hungry, Maz. Look at that.
Want to go to breakfast today?
Hell no, get away from me. Buddies opens at 11.
How about
by
you,
the way.
Anson? Okay.
Don't you dare. Buddies opens at 11, by the way. You know what? For me, I can kill some time around here after the show. I can go pick it up on the way home. It is the Detroit original, all right? You hear Detroit-style pizza all over the place. It's Buddies. You know that. They're talking about Buddies. 80 years in the making. Hey, have you checked out their menu yet? Buddies Catering can hook you up. Not only can they hook you up with great food, but you'll get 20% off on your next catering order of $200 or more just by simply using Woodward 20. 20% off. Are you kidding me? Visit buddiespizza.com/catering to view their complete menu and place your order today. Good stuff.
A couple things, Sean. First and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to Amnesia. We wanted to reward Maz for feeding everyone today, so we're going to have him eat one of these edibles before he goes home to thank him for bringing food in for everybody today.
Thank you.
Also, buddy,
That's great.
got a screenshot of where it says the $50 buy-in for the Hoops League.
Okay.
There you go, Maz. You gonna have one of those? You gonna have one of those?
This is crazy.
Not right now. Not right now. I would have done it. I would have done it 2 hours ago.
It would have been better 2 hours ago, though. It really would have been.
I'll do one on one of my next visits here.
No, you know what you need to do? Take it, like seriously, tonight, sit at home while you're watching your beloved Jack Flaherty. And like have one of those.
Well, I'm gonna be at the game.
And then do it. Okay, well, do it at the game, and then go. Hey, Matt, do it at the game. Believe you, Jack Flaherty is the greatest. Oh, it'd be the greatest video ever. Get 10 million views. All right.
Okay, buddy.
Fantastic. All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
Yes, I have one more schedule game I want you to play, and
right.
then I have two more super chats, I believe.
Yes.
All right. To start the schedule game, the last one, YRN make the playoffs. LSU plus 160 to make it.
No.
That's a good bet. Plus.
No.
Okay.
I'll give you one good reason.
Go
You
ahead.
ready?
I want to hear the schedule.
Lane Kiffin.
Okay. Good point. However, let me read you the schedule. Home against Clemson.
Dabo.
Dabo.
W.
Dabo.
You taking Clemson?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll believe it when I see it.
I think that tower fell.
Yeah, I believe.
I don't think it's falling. I think it fell.
I agree.
Right.
The bridge is down.
I'm taking the points.
Louisiana Tech.
Ooh, look out for the Bulldogs. Here comes Tim Rattay, college
2-0.
football elite. No.
At Ole Miss.
Yes, and I hate to say it. I would love nothing more than to Ole Miss, than Trinidad in his 38th year to knock off LSU. I would love nothing more.
Is he going to be back?
Yes.
Yeah, he's back.
So you think that's a W for LSU?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not gonna like the outcome of this game, Sean. Home versus Texas A&M.
He's going to Lane Kiffin at some point in time. So maybe it's the Aggies. Maybe it's the Aggies.
McNeese State.
Yeah.
At Kentucky.
Oh, gosh.
Home versus Mississippi State.
Mother. I like that quarterback at
I do
Mississippi
too.
State,
Taylor's
though.
nasty.
I really do.
He's
I like
really
that
good.
kid.
He just doesn't have enough around
I
to beat LSU.
got to pick my book up today, my magazine.
All right.
At Auburn.
Son of a bitch, you're right. Gosh, damn it.
LSU's going to the playoff?
Yeah.
All right.
At plus money.
You ready? Let me just finish this out for you. Home against Alabama.
Loss.
Okay. Home against Texas.
Loss.
Maybe loss.
I'm going to say they split those.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Fair.
You ready for the cupcake to finish the year? Back-to-back road games against the fearing likes of Tennessee and Arkansas.
Gosh damn it, they might be a playoff team again.
That Tennessee game is going to be
I'll
tricky.
get to hear the genius of Lane Kiffin, although if you took the time to fact check and looked at his resume, there is nothing there. There is nothing there. Please, when I hear people talk up Lane Kiffin, look at his resume. There's nothing there.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry to do that to you, Sean. But let me read these super chats for the people.
All right.
Chris Putt with the $1.99 super chat. Screwed MFer is Dave Dombrowski. Screw the haters. Or shrewd MFer.
He is shrewd.
I love Dave.
He might be making a deal tonight with.
I love Dave.
Can you imagine Dombrowski making a deal with Scott Harris tonight?
Could you ever count Dave Dombrowski out on anything?
No way.
I love Dave. Sorry, I do.
Trader Dave.
And then Stephen Baffy with the $5 super chat. I got to throw a shout out to my brother, mother, Maz Rango, Unchanged, the Brown Prophet, bringing peace to the universe through brown love.
All right, Steve.
You know what he isn't bringing us? Food.
That's right.
He's not bringing us food.
Come on, I'll buy you guys something down.
You'll buy nothing.
All right, fine.
All right, Riley, thank you. JB, thank you. Justin, always a pleasure.
Thanks for the gummies.
Keep it tapped in all day. We are going to be live at the Lomas Brown Golf outing on Monday. Maz, you're going to be there, right?
Yeah, where is it? Where are we going?
St. Clair, right? Or Grosse Pointe Woods or wherever
Lockmore?
it is. No, it's the Detroit Golf Club.
DGC.
No. It's the Detroit Golf Club at Grosse Pointe. Is that what it's
Country
called?
Club of Detroit.
Yeah, I think that's what it's
CCD.
called. Yeah, so it's not far from you.
No,
you're
it's
you're
10
in
minutes.
the shores and
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's Narnia
I'm
for
in.
me. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for tapping in.
Take a swim in the pool when you're done.
Get away from me.
Yeah,
That country club.
CCD.
I knew it was something like that. All right, keep it tapped in for the boys at Crunch Time, and of course Bray, and obviously the heavyweights. Peace.
See you guys.
A network for the city, by the city. Woodward Sports is Detroit Sports.